This is an instructional video on how to foam roll, and I'm a massage therapist, so I take a different spin on it. There's a couple different foam rollers that you can use. This is just a $20 one that you can get at Walmart that's just made out of foam. This is a little bit more sturdy one that has little trigger point areas that you can use to work out your muscles. When I start foam rolling, I usually start with my back, and I just come back and I roll down kind of like a section at a time and find those spots, and I can actually get my back to do a little bit of adjusting when I roll. I'll find a spot, hold it, and then roll. And come all the way down. Rolling all the way back. And then I do on the side, and what I found with foam rolling is angles work the best. And you'll notice if you do a lot of athletic stuff like running or swimming or weightlifting, you'll be really tight through your sides. So it's really important to get the sides of your back as well. Then switch sides. Remembering to stop if you find a sore spot and hold it there. Next, I will move to my glutes. Usually at an angle again is the best. Finding that sore spot, and you can frog your leg open to get different muscles. The deeper piriformis muscle. And if you find a spot that's sore, hold it until that releases, and then continue to roll. Making sure that you get the hip, the sides, next I will go on to do the IT band and quad, and I do this in a step kind of progression. I will roll and hold, and then I roll in, come back, move down, hold, roll around, back. You can hold as long as you need to in a spot. If you have a really tight area, like usually right through this area is going to be the tightest on your quads and also the most painful. So if it's really painful, you can move this leg and kind of use it for support to lift up a little bit. Or if you want more pressure, you can bring your feet off the ground, hold it, and roll. And what happens when you do a lot with your quads is they get stuck. So you're trying to bring that quad around. Moving all the way down. Then you can actually come around to the front of the quad. Remember to hold if you have any sore spots until it releases or the pain goes away. And you can repeat that on the other side. The hamstring is a little more difficult to do with the foam roller. What I like to do is, again, the angles and using my other leg to get more pressure. And then you're going to work the inside or the other side of your hamstring. Another thing that I like to do is get a baseball and use the foam roller and roll on top of a baseball back and forth to get right in between those hamstring muscles. You can go to the fronts of your calves, those tibialis anterior muscles, and I do it at an angle, stopping at any point where you feel tenderness, all the way down to your ankle and back. Switching sides, doing the other side. When I do my calves, again, using my other leg because I like a lot of pressure, or you don't have to. But again, doing it at an angle and finding those spots that are sore. You can do the insides. But I find I don't notice much of a difference if I just do it straight on. I like to do things at angles. The inside of your leg, you get on the foam roller like this. It's a little bit tricky, and you just kind of roll. And again, you can use the holding technique and rolling. You'll notice right through here will be more tender, like it was on the outside. So you can hold that. And I notice if I bend that leg, it'll work it a little bit more. And I roll and hold, and I'll bend my leg. Roll and hold. And that's how I foam roll.